Hi there. I was actually just about to do a little bit of design work for myself. And before I did it, I thought, actually, I should record this and just see what happens. A little bit of an experiment today, using GPT, to see if I can design something without kind of hacking it the way that I would potentially, hack it otherwise. So I am wanting to recreate an image that was created by one of our designers. One of the events that we were doing, we've just put on pause. And so, normally, what I would do is I would brief the designer, obviously, share with them the brand guidelines and ask them to recreate it. So, I'm just literally going to brief GPT to see if they can recreate this image for me for our Fiji retreat in October. The brand guidelines are attached, and I just thought I'd give it a whirl and see what it comes up with. I know that the new GPT image creator functionality is pretty wild. So let's just see what happens. It does take a little time, so it's worth being patient. I haven't used brand guidelines with GPT before. So this was the experiment to see if you provide really clear brand guidelines and a simple brief, whether it's capable of doing that. Okay, let's have a look. Doing the slow reveal. If it had accessed the brand guidelines, it would know that orange is the color that we usually use for our family retreat. So I probably needed to be clearer on the fact that it is not in that color. But yeah, let's see. So the original was ready to evolve as family. Okay, it's replaced the image with a Fiji image. This is actually pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good. The green, the standard Evolve X logo, and the location is to Continental. That's pretty good. So please change text to the X business logo, actually. I'm kind of I'm downplaying my excitement here. Um, this represents like such a significant moment, I suppose, for AI, especially if it can take design feedback and realign based on a brand and design guideline. So let's see what happens. Let's see if it can get the green. You notice that the logo was pretty good. It was a little bit pixelated, but it's getting better at actually spelling. You can see there that the spelling is all correct. I think in earlier sort of I want to call it versions, but like, yeah, earlier versions, it wasn't necessarily as accurate when it came to words, um, which was one of the tells that you could actually tell when AI had been used. But obviously, if that's something that's going to get better, then it's interesting. It's put it in a slightly different place on the different green. Okay. So I wonder if I actually give it the HC. I was wondering if we had to be like as specific. And this is why brand guidelines were invented in the first place, right? Because there's so much variation when it comes to color and all those sorts of things. So, um, I wonder if if it knows hex 03D75B. And the X is Yeah, I might upload that actually as a, let's actually give it the X's. You'll notice that I always say thank you and like put encouragement in because I just think humanizing AI and humanizing our interactions with AI is such a powerful way to feel good when using the technology, but also to train the technology to respond and engage. It's probably the mum in me. So it hasn't been able to pick up the brand guidelines, but let's see if it is able to understand the hex. And then I think I'll give this another go and create a couple of others, but actually using the elements from the brand guidelines to code the design request rather than popping in an attached brand guideline like you would to a designer and expecting it to read it and understand it. Wow, that looks like it is the hex color. My goodness, I'm getting so excited. I feel like it's going to nail it this time. And the font's pretty close. I mean, it's only a matter of time, right? Ready to reimagine your business. Oh, it got the X and life. Oh, like even choose the design choice around where to put date and stuff like that. I mean, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. That is, oh man, that is pretty good. You know what? That is good enough for me to use on our Facebook, like as a header, which is actually what I was seeking to replace because let's just take you up to the first one. This was the first one that we had. We're not doing that event anymore. We will eventually, but it's just shifting and moving priorities at the moment. First iteration obviously created like a pretty good one. Second one, we just asked it to change the green and make sure that it used the right X and it's used the right X and it's used the right green. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm glad that I actually recorded this little experiment because I think that shows and demonstrates just how far this technology is coming. I'm going to dream up a couple of other little experiments to run and run those and record them and pop them up as well. So follow me for more experimentation with AI. I absolutely love humanizing the technology. As a former chief design officer, I really think that the way that we interact with AI is part of the whole experience. And so making sure that that's joyful and human and creative obviously makes this a whole experience very, very different. Like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments if you'd like more content like this. Thanks. Bye.